Hey guys, Slippery Pete Lozon. The next morning of our go cleaning the chicken farm. So I just emptied the water, put some new water in there for the fish, for our famous fish and brews that we're going to attempt to do. So we're going to let another soak over day until we're done cleaning the barn. And now, of course, we're going to fill this bad boy up with water, of course, in the brews. So I'll show you just what I'm putting in there. So you can see just in the bag. If you can see good here. So I'm just going to empty some of this in the pot here. There you go. So we got how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 or 8 of them in there. So we're going to try that. Hard as rock. So we're going to fill it up with water. Then let it sit pretty much until we're done with the barn, and then we're going to cook that tonight. Just let it soak. That's all we're going to do, and then cook that tonight. That'll be our big feast after cleaning the barn today.
So that's supposed to triple in size?
Yep.
Wow, our lighting is really bad in here. Let me see here. There we go.
As you can see, cover it up with water.
Is that enough water if it's going to triple?
Well, it's just going to soak it all up, right?
Yeah.
That's all they just said, cover it with water, and then it's just going to soak it all up, and then it'll be just smushy.
Okay.
Alright guys, so that's done, and we'll see you once we're done cleaning the barn, and then we'll cook that up, show you how we do it. Slippery Pete Lozon, out. Alright guys, Slippery Pete Lozon. This I'm showing you the second part of the fish and brews that we're going to be cooking. So you can see here on the right hand side we have our pollock that we have, the yellow bag. And then the cod fish, of course, is the red bag. So as you can see here, we have it for, this is what the bag came into. Thanks to the great-grandmother the grandmother, of course, for getting that for us to try it out. And here I'll show you the sodium. Of course, you can see on the cod here. Let me just see here. You see 9,940 milligrams. And of course the pollock is 3,850. So it's a lot of salt, as you can see. It's 160% of your daily intake, and of course the cod is 414%, so that's why you got to soak it in water, obviously, folks. As you can see, I'll show you, we're preparing this because tomorrow we're cleaning a chicken farm. So right now this is a pot full of water. As you can see, here's a mixture of cod and pollock that we have in there for the fish, letting it soak overnight. So you can see, just to give you an example of how deep it is, so it's a decent sized pot. And we're going to empty that tomorrow morning, fill it back up with water to get some of the salt out, and then we'll show you the remainder of how we cook fish and brews, guys. Alright, so have a good night. We'll see you tomorrow. Guys, the other part, we just finished cleaning the little bit of the barn. We're almost there. So as you can see, the bread is a little bit softer now. Of course, it's as you can see, I'll show you. As you can see now, it's very, it just falls apart now, right? So right now I'm going to start boiling that, of course. Once that's boiling, right now I got the fish, already emptied it twice. I'm just putting a little bit of water again just to let it soak. And then we're going to boil that. And Mark is going to start cutting that. Go as close as you can to the fat, Mark. Whoa, and then stop. Or as you can go. Because,
stop? Yeah,
because you try to go up down to the fat. Then once you cut down the fat, then you flip it and you'll cut it sideways. Makes like little cubes. Or you can do it like that. Doesn't matter. Because from what she's saying, she says normally you just cook the actual fat, the slab of fat in there. And it's kind of like it just gives taste, but it doesn't matter. Yeah, just cut like that, yeah. So Mark is doing it, doesn't matter, yeah. He's just cutting it. He's going to cut it all in little cubes, as you can see, guys. That's what we're going to be frying, and that's what we're going to be putting over our the scrunchions, of course. That's what it's called. It's going to be going over our fish and brews. So nothing too complicated, just cutting cubes, right? Whoa, that's Dennis and Julie. Yeah, so we're just having a little break, guys. We're having supper after cleaning the barn, but we got to go back. Won't be finished tonight, but we're going to try to get as close as we can. So right now, as he's cutting that, you have an example what it looks like. And then once we start cooking it, we'll show you again what it looks like. All right, guys. See you in a bit. All right, guys. Slippery Pete Lozon. Again, this is what we're just cooking now. Our first attempt of fish and brews. So here's the brews right here. Right now we're just warming it up, as you can see. And of course, Mark added the onions with the scrunchions, which is the back bacon. And of course, myself, I'm trying to boil the fish, which is cod and pollock that we've already drained twice, for a good amount. And then I just drained it another extra 2 times just to see if to get some of the salt out. As you can see, it's almost ready, guys. Once it gets to a boil, we're gonna drain the water out of the pot here of the bread. And then this guy here, same thing with the fish. Remove it, mix it, and then we're gonna be good to go. All right, guys, I'll show you whenever it's all ready and we put it on the plates. See you in a bit. Hey guys, Slippery Pete Lozo, Mark from denmarcbros. So if Julie wants to come up, she's our video camera today, and she's gonna take a look at what it looks like now. There's the fish, right? Of course, the pollock and cod. When we just drained the water, so it's been boiling for about 20 minutes. As you can see, we just drained the water, just mix it all up. And there's the brews too, that it's been, the minute it got to a boil, just drained the water. As you can see, the bread is all munched up.
Mushy.
Yeah. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to hold the bucket. Mark's going to mix it in with the fish. And then we're going to put it on plates. And then we're going to feed everybody. There you go, Mark. I'll let you grab. I'm going to grab some of the, just grab some of the bread, please.
Do I just
pour,
add?
Yep. So then Mark's adding the brews to the fish. Here you go. So now you'll give it a good mix now, Mark, with the fish. Mix it up a bit. You can see, guys, look at that, eh? Brews mixing in with the fish. It's just a mixture. Nice. And then Mark will add a little bit more after. Give it a good mix. I think I made too much brews, but still doesn't matter. Leftovers is always great with that.
Boy, can you ever smell the fish?
Yep. Wow. We'll add a bit more. Maybe another 2-3 soups.
That makes a lot of brews. Yep. I didn't think that all that bread would have...
There you go. There. I think that'll be good for now. There you go. That looks delicious, guys. Look at that. You can really smell it, eh?
Yeah.
There.
The salt fish, or the salt is going to mix in with the bread.
Yep.
And kind of season the bread all at once. So did you want to add more brews to it?
Nope,
or?
For now, I think it's good, Mark.
It's good.
And then what we're going to do is we're going to put it on some plates. Turn around and take this. And Mark will dump some on a couple plates so you can all try. And then I'll add the, when Mark adds the fish and brews, I'll add the scrunchions.
Okay. So, if you can look, you see all the little pieces of fish in there.
Add nice little 2-3 scoops, Mark. There you go.
That's one hell of a big plate.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna move that around there. Okay, so as I go around, Pete's gonna go add the scrunchions. Okay, I'll just do another big plate over there.
Yep. Add some of the scrunchions now. So you can see, guys, this was just the back bacon, right? That we cooked with onions. So I'm putting that on there. This. There you go, guys. You can see. There. So that's not too bad. Alright, guys, so we're going to be sitting down. I'm going to be trying this, and we'll let you know once it's once we sit down and try it out. So see, sip, repeat, out for the moment. Okay. Alright, guys, sip, repeat, Lozon. As you can see, we made a plate of our first attempt of the fish and brews. As you can see, Dennis has a plate. Of course, Mark.
Wow.
That's it. And then Julie, of course. There you go.
This is a hidden gem from Newfoundland?
Yep.
Nice.
So what do you guys think?
That's amazing.
Yeah?
Just salty enough.
Yep.
It's the scrunching. Wow.
Yeah?
But you gotta pour that fat on there.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
definitely pour the
scrunching fat or bacon fat.
Yeah, so I ended up trying this the first time, our first attempt at it. Of course, thank you to the Nana Gigi, of course, a great grandmother, and then Nana, of course, which got me all the ingredients to explain to me how to cook it. So our first attempt at it, and it was a good attempt, I'm assuming. So
Very good.
Good. All right, guys, I'm gonna try it out, and that's it. Slippery Pete Lozon out on our first attempt at Fish and Brews. Slippery Pete Lozon out.